All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim Kodash, the blindness to the elders and apostles of Great Stone, Shalom to the elect pushing this word in truth and in sincerity. The dope of receiving mercy of Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai. Yahweh is the name of the Heavenly Father. Yahweh Shai is the name of His only begotten Son. The so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans are the Israelites according to the prophecies that are written in the scriptures. I want to make it known that the RFID microchip is the MOTB. The miracle drug is the precursor to the MOTB. Yahweh Shai, whom the world ignorant called Jesus, is about to make his return upon the earth to deliver his elect and to pour out judgment as it is written. So with that being declared, I want to go straight into this lesson. This is a follow-up video on Rise Up Ye Women That Are At Ease, because a couple years ago, it was much easier for women. Now things get more harder and harder and harder. And one of the main factors of that is because of the mindset of these women. They have been indoctrinated by the philosophies of Esau under this whole scheme of being independent. So they literally take up certain men role. So right now life get more hard and complicated for them. Them start cry out, them start bawl. But the thing is, you have not seen nothing as yet. Because you believe life is hard now, much more worse is to come. And these things we're not complaining about now, it's going to be trivial in the times to come. Because I even have another clip to show you the things where most women are going to worry about in the times to come. Because this was what the clip that I made the first video on. And I'm just showing you what they are complaining about now and what's going to be their reality later. So let's listen to this clip.
Hey, I have a question. How are we, affording life right now?
This is how cold it is in my flat right now. Can you see? I can actually see my breath. It's going to be a long winter.
Writers, actors, UPS workers, everybody going on strike.
I have come to the realization that they just not paying nobody.
The government literally announces that aliens exist and nobody is phased.
That is literally because nobody is getting paid enough to care and come here. At this point, we're tired of living through historical events like every other week, right? Rent too high, groceries too expensive, gas way too pricey, right? It is like the fourth day in a row where it's been 110 degrees. The alien thing is like on the back of the list.
I get up every morning at 4:30. I let my dog out, feed him, get him situated, play with him for a little bit. 5 o'clock, I start getting ready for work. I'm out the door by 6. Sometimes I stop for breakfast, sometimes I don't, because I make it at home. I get here, my shift starts at 7 in the morning. I work from 7 to 4. Leave for the day, take me about 45 minutes to an hour to get home because of traffic. I do this every fucking day for 5 days a week just to get a damn paycheck that leaves as soon as it hits my account. All this to say, I got a job. Don't get me wrong, my dude, he works sometimes 12-hour days. He come home, he hurt, he sore, he tired. I'm hurting, I'm mentally tired from dealing with people all damn day and their attitudes. Y'all, I am stressed. And what's crazy is that this paycheck barely helps. Barely. I shouldn't have to feel guilty because I want to do pearl scrubs. Or me and my dude want to go out for a nice dinner because we deserve it because we work hard. I don't drive a $100,000 car. I drive a regular ass fucking Jeep. He drives a regular damn SUV too. I don't wear Jordans. I don't do all that shit. I live a very simple life. The only splurge I have is getting my nails and my feet done here. I just started YouTubing how to do my own damn hair. I shouldn't have to feel guilty because I want to do something for myself. Y'all, I'm so stressed out. I need to clock in at 7 o'clock, which is literally in 2 minutes. And I'm at work. I just don't want to go in this. Like, I'm sick of coming here out for me to get a paycheck that barely even, it barely even helps. It seems like the only motherfuckers happy is the damn crackheads and the millionaires and billionaires. The working class people stressed the out, hair falling out. They can't even go to the damn doctor to check on themselves because they.
Alright, so you see the things they want to complain about now. Alright. This is what you need to worry about because the society is on the verge of collapse. You are gonna have civil unrest. You are gonna have different things that will cause the society to go crazy. So let's listen to this.
If you ask women and girls what their main fear would be should the world end or society around them collapse, they're going to tell you that part of their fear is what men are going to do to them given the opportunity. And I think part of that is because women are walking around with the knowledge that what stops a lot of men from doing awful things to them is the idea that there might be a repercussion for them, for the man, if they were to be caught and found out that society would know that they had done this thing, would judge them, that they would go to jail, like whatever. If you're a guy listening to this, I want you to think really carefully about some of the dudes that you know and what they would do to women and girls if they could guarantee that they would never be caught. There's a really poignant scene in The Walking Dead where one of the male characters says something like, if these guys find us, our men are going to be dead and our women are going to wish that they were. And as a former humanitarian aid worker, I was warned about this all the time. I was warned, like, if you go there and you are taken, they will kill the men, but what they will do to you is going to be so much worse. And also, as a humanitarian aid worker, I have been to countries and spoken to people who witnessed society collapse and the chaos around that because of like extreme weather events or natural phenomenon or even civil war. And the one thing that every one of those scenarios had was women and girls being raped and sexually assaulted. I went to Haiti in 2010 after the earthquake, and I also went to Pakistan after a flood happened in the same year. And in both countries, I spoke to women who were raped or sexually assaulted by men within the chaos because men seized their opportunity to do something to these women and girls, knowing that it was highly unlikely, because it was chaotic, that they were going to be caught and held accountable for those actions. And the same thing happened when I went to Jordan a few years ago to speak to Syrian refugees. The women there told me of being raped and sexually assaulted when they were in Syria, when they were trying to escape the civil war, and also after they'd moved to Jordan and were living in refugee camps. Like, they were afraid to go to the toilet. They moved around in packs. Like, there was this knowledge in the back of their mind, like, there are men here who will seize the opportunity to do something to me because they don't feel like anything's going to happen to them as a result of doing that. Imagine being a man and only having to worry that the world might end or society might collapse, and not also having to worry about what the other gender will do to you if that happens. Like, some things are worse than death, and women are walking around with the knowledge that what keeps them safe is this tiny thread of a threat that men might pay the price if they do something like that. Once that's gone,
and it's about to go away. So you proud as independent women are gonna do in those times. But some don't need a man. Remember that statement, yo. That statement was proudly declared. You don't need no men. You can do it all by yourself. So you don't need a man. You got this, baby. You got this, shorty. But I got a one precept, which was the precept that came to my mind as I saw this video. This is Micah 7 verse 10. Then she that is my enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, Where is Yahweh thy God? My eyes shall behold her, nor shall she be trodden down as the mire of the streets. And this is what's about to take place. To all you Benjamites out here in Jamaica, seeing us out there in the highways and byways with your proud looks, skinning up your face, not regarding what's being said by the prophets. The time is at hand. Great chaos is coming. Timothy warned about the perilous times to come. 2 Esdras 8 verse 50 tell us that many great miseries shall be done unto them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world. And you women are going to understand that there is a difference between the genders, because you have been indoctrinated about these equal rights and all independence, and women can do anything a man can do. In the time of collapse, where there is lawlessness, there is no protection, you're going to see what's about to take place. So business is defined, yo. I want to say Kalalal, Itahawa, Bashimi Hawashai, Bashimi Kakadash. Shalom.